Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Now I'm Anderson Silva, and let me tell you something. I know a little something about knockouts. And let me tell you, the Super Bowl, that's the biggest knockout punch in all of sports entertainment. Today, we're diving into some exciting Super Bowl news, some real talk about the cost of this thing, and some fascinating curiosities that you won't want to miss. We're talking history, we're talking predictions, we're talking about everything Super Bowl. Let's get started. Alright folks, first things first, let's talk about the latest scuttlebutt surrounding Super Bowl 2025. The playoffs are heating up, and the competition is fierce. We got teams vying for that Lombardi trophy like it's a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, and trust me, they ain't shy about throwing some haymakers to get there. We're talking nail-biting finishes, controversial calls, and enough drama to make a soap opera jealous. And the players? Don't even get me started on the players. These guys are at the top of their game, putting on a show every single down. From the quarterbacks slinging the rock like it's nobody's business to the wide receivers making those highlight reel catches, it's enough to make your head spin. We're going to break down the biggest matchups, analyze the key players, and give you our predictions for who's going to punch their ticket to the big dance. Now, you can't talk about the Super Bowl without taking a trip down memory lane. This ain't just some ordinary game, folks. It's got history, it's got legacy, it's got enough stories to fill a library. Did you know that the very first Super Bowl was played way back in 1967? That's right, back when your grandpa was still rocking a full head of hair. And get this, the Green Bay Packers, led by the legendary Vince Lombardi, they took home the trophy that year. But here's a little nugget you might not know. The game was almost blacked out on local TV because they didn't sell out the stadium. Can you believe that? The Super Bowl, the biggest game on earth, almost a no-show on TV. Thankfully, common sense prevailed, and the rest, as they say, is history. Speaking of history, let's talk about some of the most unforgettable moments in Super Bowl history. Who could forget the time when the New England Patriots pulled off that miraculous comeback against the Atlanta Falcons? I'm talking about the biggest choke job in the history of professional sports. And I'm a Jets fan, I should know. Or how about when David Tyree made that impossible helmet catch to help the New York Giants upset the previously undefeated Patriots? And let's not forget about the time when the Baltimore Ravens lights went out in the middle of the game. Talk about a power outage. These moments, they're etched in Super Bowl lore, folks, and they're what make this event so special. Now, the Super Bowl ain't just about the game itself, it's about the whole shebang. And let me tell you, there are some traditions surrounding this event that are as American as apple pie. You got your pre-game concerts with some of the biggest names in music, your halftime shows that are more extravagant than a Broadway production, and of course, you got your Super Bowl parties. But there's one tradition that takes the cake, my friends, and that's the Super Bowl prop bets. We're talking about betting on anything and everything, from the length of the national anthem to the color of the Gatorade shower. I mean, come on, people are betting on whether the coin toss will be heads or tails. It's madness, I tell you, but it's all part of the fun. And speaking of fun, let's talk about what's in store for Super Bowl 2025. The host city has been announced, the preparations are underway, and the excitement is building. We're talking about a week-long extravaganza of events, parties, and of course the big game itself. From the NFL experience, where fans can get up close and personal with the league, to the Super Bowl Media Day, where the players are grilled by the press, there's something for everyone. And let's not forget about the parties, folks. We're talking about the hottest tickets in town, with celebrities, athletes, and socialites all vying for a chance to rub elbows. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Super Bowl updates and curiosities. We've got a lot more in store for you, so stay tuned. We're talking about the Super Bowl, baby. It's the biggest game on the planet, and we're breaking it all down for you right here on this channel. From the latest news and predictions to the history and traditions, we've got you covered. So buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. See you next time.